Kids in the Chula Vista School District are now back on campus, while other local students will start in the next few weeks.
And with back to school comes a new routine for families. Amanda Lee, the director with Brain Balance San Diego, is joining us now with some advice for a smooth transition from summer to school. Thank you so much for being with us. Okay, with summer starting to end for everyone, what can you really do here to get them back into the school train of thought, if you will?
So many things you can do, and you mentioned routine. That's always number one. Whether in school or out, it's having that routine, and if you've been out of it, it's definitely important to get back into it. And what I mean by that is, what time are you waking up? Start getting used to that wake-up alarm instead of sleeping in all summer, making sure you understand, or your kids understand, what does the after-school routine look like? Sometimes people forget about that. They just think about bedtime routine. And then, of course, the evening routine leading up to bedtime is really key as well, so that you can get plenty of quality sleep.
It's funny you're talking about the kids, but I also think this is for the parents just as much, because you're thinking about, oh yeah, well, the kids have to get up, and then when they come home from school, what do you have planned for them? So what are some of the things that you can put in place aside from like bedtime and the alarm clock? What can you put in place so that they start, I guess, training those muscles to get back to school?
Well, it starts with something as basic as, what are the expectations when they walk through the door? Where do the backpacks go, the shoes go, your lunch pail? Does it just get tossed at the door? Something so seemingly basic to give you a headache, can be resolved if you set up that routine initially. And then it's about, are they going to a snack? I do highly recommend that rather than going straight to homework or playing, get a good, healthy, high-protein snack, because they've been using their brain all day and they need that refuel. And so get that snack, and then what are the expectations afterwards? Do they get to play? Are they expected to go straight to do homework before play? That is really important. And each day is different too. Some days you may have sports or activities, some days you don't. So what does that look like each day?
And you know, a lot of parents are working. There's some, 9 to 5, we'll just throw that in there. You know, sometimes the kids are coming home, they're by themselves, so they got to have some sort of, I would say, discipline, but maybe reward, to prove to their parents that they're actually following the rules that they're setting. Because when I was young, how about you? But, yeah.
I was pretty responsible.
Okay.
But it's about training that executive function skill. So from, again, walking through the door to what are you doing, what are you choosing to eat, to preparing for dinner and parents coming home from work. That doesn't just happen. These are skills you have to start training really early on, even as young as 4 or 5 years old, getting them involved with chores so they understand that responsibility in the household, and it's not just a reward system, that it is part of the expectation as being part of this family.
The responsibility.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's
That's
not
what
just,
we did.
Because what if they don't want the reward? Like, oh, I'm okay not getting my allowance this week. Then what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we were told the house needs to be clean. By the time
no
we get
clothes on the floor.
Rice needs to be cooking by the time mom and dad get home. Okay, so there's that. But okay, so maybe there are students. For me, I remember back to school, I'd be so excited. Like a couple. I mean, you're sad because summer's coming to an end. But then you're also excited. Now, if you're a parent and you notice that maybe your children are not as excited to get back to school, what's your advice to them?
It's a matter of why. So you really have to understand root cause. At Brain Balance, we're always trying to go back to the root cause. What's the foundation of those worries or anxious tendencies? It could be because they don't feel prepared for school. School is a hard area for them. It could be learning disabilities or just being behind. It could be a social anxiety piece. Maybe they get bullied or they don't feel like they have very many friends or connections. It could be a sensory thing. So if they have sensory sensitivities, it's very overwhelming at school sometimes.
We've seen also teachers play a very important role in the first day or week of back to school.
Critical.
And we've seen excellent ideas that they've had, putting some games or even wearing t-shirts and welcome back, that kind of thing. What about that? How important is that?
Well, very important, because it's about rapport. If the kids don't feel safe and welcome in an environment that they're spending the majority of the day, what do you expect out of them? Just like us, if we don't feel welcome coming to work or our community setting, your psychological safety and ultimately physical safety is going to impact your cognitive abilities.
Okay. Well, before we let you go, Amanda, just real quick, now that school is back in session soon for some
people,
in terms of Brain Balance, how can parents still I guess, get their kids involved, even though school's starting?
So Brain Balance is year long. It's not just a summer program, and we see kids, teens, and adults, by the way. You mentioned the parents. So we actually tend to attract folks who are looking for a solution to their root causes, whether it's the ADHD symptoms, the learning challenges, the anxiety piece, or even anger management, or it could be enrichment for those who are competitive athletes. We see it all, honestly, and it doesn't matter if you're diagnosed or not. So you can always reach out to us at brainbalance.com. We have a lot of free guides and free online assessment, webinars to allow folks to have as many resources as possible. And then, of course, coming to the center if they're interested in getting that extra boost, because it's only a few months to really set you up for success.
Yeah.
All right, Amanda, thank you so much for
You're very
bringing it.
welcome.
I appreciate
Thank you.